Welcome everybody, my name is Mr. Llama. This is Winning in 48 PM or Less, and I have a build order loss that you can turn into a potential win here for yourself. It is ZvZ defending against the 10 pool when you go for a blind hatch first. And this is why I personally always go for a drone scout at 9. I'll use my 9 drone on either a 2-player map or 4-player map here. And of course, you just kind of have to hope to get a little bit lucky or something on the 2-player, but it can be a little helpful. But I will, or the 4-player, I mean, sorry. But I will not drone scout in this, and so that kind of makes it a little bit tougher because you will change the reaction. So I think I will also make a video. I'll probably discuss it with you here, but I will probably also make a video in the future about what to do if you do drone scout, which of course, in my opinion at least, is if you do the 9 drone scout, you can get to their base and actually get in stuff and see, oh, they have a 10 pool down. You can cancel your hatch, drop a pool back home, and be way far ahead in the game and just in a great position. But if you do want to let the hatch finish, or you don't scout, such as in this game, I will be showing you how you can defend this. And it does take a little bit more micro than normal, I'd say, but it's definitely a lot of just important decision making and kind of distraction while you can wait. So here I do send out my 15 drone to go ahead and head down there to build his hatch. And of course this is the blind hatchery, so I'm just kind of saying, oh, I'm going to hatch on Ohana because I think my opponent's going to maybe 14-14, 21 expand, or 14 no gas, 6, well, you know, whatever it is. Maybe he'll hatch first too. I'm trying to just be as greedy as possible. So I like to go for a 15 hatch, 15 gas, 15 pool. That's just kind of a little style that I tend to go for. But of course, you know, if you like to get your pool after and then a gas later or something, that's cool too. Either one's totally fine. I just personally like the gas. So I'm going to go ahead and throw 3 guys on my gas. My pool goes down there at 15. And now I'm just kind of chugging along until, oh, what's that? I see he is sending Zerglings. So the first thing I'll do is I'll pull my guys off of gas because gas right now is not going to be important. The second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to wait to try and catch these off guard. If they sit there and try and attack the hatchery, I am in a gold position because my pool is building and that just puts me ahead. But I'm going to pull all my drones right here and watch what I do. I'm going to mineral walk down and attack. So I click that mineral patch right there with the right move, and I am able to kill 3 Zerglings right there because you can trap them on the ramp where they don't have vision. So now I'm going to back a few of these drones off to go mine once again, get a few minerals, so when this does pop right here, I can start making some lings with my larva. And now both hatches have finished, and now I can start pumping out lings. And notice how I'm just letting him focus on this hatchery. If he tries to push up here, he knows he can't. I have too many drones, and with the lings that will be popping out, I'll be able to take out his lings. So his best chance right now is to focus on the hatchery. I'm going to go ahead and pool some drones. I'm going to move them down and kind of just go for a little attack at his drone, or at his lings. If he comes to engage, I can back off. And then when he goes to the hatch, I can go attack in again. And you can just keep microing back and forth until he's just put in a terrible situation here. So once again, he's going to come in and try and do some damage, try and kill off this hatchery, but I have all my drones and lings now, and now I can fight with both of these because I have enough lings in this army. I think I have 6 lings with 8 right there against his like 12 lings right there. All my drones added into that, so I have 10 lings with that, plus all these drones, and he's not going to be able to fight both of these. As you can see, here we go, I'm going to engage with both. I have my drones selected so I can kind of use them to attack when necessary, and then back them off when necessary as well. And as you can see, I will lose a couple of drones right there, but if you look in the harvester count, I'm still ahead in drones, 14-10. He's still making these links because he's trying to do some damage. He needs to kill that hatch to really get ahead. He's dropped a hatch down here of its own, but really he's just not in a very good situation now. So I continue to see lings piling out from this ramp, so I'm just going to continue to make lings of my own. And now I have all my lings, and I'm basically in a great position. I can get back on gas here fairly soon. I can get speed, and then I'll just be totally fine to deal with any of this. So now I'm just kind of microing around with my lings. I know my APM's getting up a little high. This has just been a problem in the last like 3 games that I've played. It's been ridiculous. I'm also going to throw a spine crawler because I do have the lead and harvesters right there. And I believe I may get to droning soon. But I just keep seeing Ling streaming out. So I'm just going to keep matching him Ling for Ling. And then I do out-drone him right now, so I have higher income than him, as you can see, of course, 600 to the 440 or whatever. So eventually I will just get ahead in this, and with the spine crawler going up and all of my Lings right here, I'll be able to pick off all of his Lings and just put him in a terrible situation, and he's just going to be forced to GG out because this is now up, and he basically has nothing left that he can do, and I've also I have him out macroed at this point. So that's pretty much going to be a basic hold. I hate that my APM is at 69 right here. A lot of that was just sitting there with my lings and just right-clicking back and forth, and you don't need to do that. I mean, take 20 APM off of that easy for just kind of silly back and forth. But the important things that I really want you to take away from it was the drone. Mineral Walk was the first thing. If he sits there and attacks a hatchery, that's fine. And then you can just move your drones down. He cannot engage all your drones with 6 or 8 lings. That just will not work for him. So you can move all those down and start attacking at his lings right there, and then you can either micro back hurt drones, or you can just micro back and back and back with your drones like that. So you attack at them, then when they turn to attack you, you just right click back, and you can just keep doing that until you do have your pool finished. You can also leave like 4 drones over here if you want to keep mining, so you can have 150 minerals right when the pool finishes. You can have a couple larvae that you can then use to build lings, and it's just very, very simple. So just basic micro, you want to save this hatchery, and the way that you're going to do that is with drones. If you do not drone, or if you do not pool your drones, he can just sit here with his lings and kill this hatchery before you can get any lings out to deal with it. So you're going to have to bring your drones down to deal with it, and of course if he tries to go up at your drone line, you can catch him right there in that beautiful position on the ramp and just catch like 3 or 4 zerglings, and that'll really hurt his attack. So yeah, so that's going to be it. My name is Mr. Llama. Hopefully you guys learned something. I do release a video a day, so feel free to subscribe to me below, or if you have any feedback for the series, leave feedback down in a comment below as well. And once again, I apologize for the APM being up at 69. That's a little too high for this series. So that was a lot of just kind of useless spam clicking right there with those lings just back and forth, and really it wasn't necessary. So you don't need to have that high of an APM even. But if you do want to see where to throw the extra 30 APM or where you can get it, hey, you can just move your lings back and forth just to kind of check to see what he's got out there and stuff like that. So that's going to be it. I will see you guys in the next video.